I'm Garland and I'm here to talk to you about how you can become a better, more successful, and happy person. Carl Sagan, the noted astrophysicist, said that every culture has devised its own way of responding to the riddle of the cosmos. There are many different ways of being human. I'm here to talk to you about better ways of being human. Regardless of your status, financial situation, or how you view yourself. After reading this book, Sociolosophy, Different Ways of Thinking and Behaving, I believe you will be a changed person. Why did I write this book, and why do I hope you read this book? In the book, I describe the Methuselah complex. The Bible records a lot about Adam, David, and Joshua, and others. But all it records about a man that was purported to have lived for 969 years is that he lived, had some children, and died. Besides having children, he did nothing notable to be mentioned after living 969 years. So I wanted to be said more about me. I wanted to be said more about you than that we basically lived and we died. I want you and me to make ourselves and the world a better place. A world a better place because we lived. It has been purported that Mark Twain said, "Let us so live that when we come to die, even the undertaker will be sorry." In life, we have choices. And you, my friend, have choices on how you will be human. Yes, some things you might not want or cannot change, such as your race, your history, maybe even your religion. But there are many choices you might make in finding better ways of being human. What makes you and me the humans that we are? How do we come to believe what we believe? We become the way we are and interpret the world based on our heredity and our continuing interaction with our environment. We become who we are through socialization. Socialization or acculturation is the continuing process of social interaction through which individuals acquire their thinking, feeling, and behaving characteristics and learn to be human. Individuals enter the world with their hereditary blueprint and have few or no beliefs. They enter the world without their thinking, feeling, and behaving characteristics established. At birth, they do not believe in Jesus, Allah, having feelings of inferiority, or believe that there is an Easter bunny. Yet, they can be made to believe any of these. Through the process of socialization or acculturation, people can be made to adopt many different ways of being human. James Christian stated that we know that individuals can be acculturated into any set of customs, beliefs, and values. They can be made to believe in, value, and even worship almost anything. You, my friend, only has to turn to religion to verify this statement. This can be seen with the beliefs by billions of people in religions that contain thousands of gods from A to Z throughout recorded history. People have believed and worshiped gods and goddesses, from Anubis of Egypt to Zeus of Greece. This proves that many beliefs or truths become true because people believe they are true. People can be made to believe almost anything. For example, Zeus, who many people were made to believe in, was once the chief god of the Greek Empire. Yet Zeus has no influence over people today because they are made to believe in other gods. It does appear that people can be made to believe almost anything. They then act in terms of their beliefs. Years ago, the American sociologist William I. Thomas made a profound observation now known as the Thomas theorem. He stated that if people define situations as real, they are real in their consequences. This observation was not new. Years before Thomas, the Bible stated, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." To illustrate the Thomas theorem, if people define a situation as real, they are real in their consequences. My grandmother believed in ghosts, and she saw ghosts. I do not believe in ghosts, therefore I have never seen ghosts. If people believe in the flatness of the earth, they might not sail towards the supposed edge of the earth for fear of falling off the edge. If they believe that witches cause illness, they might kill witches, as men have done in the past. If they believe that Jupiter rules the heavens, they might make sacrifices to Jupiter. The flatness of the earth, witches, and Jupiter becomes real for them. Ian Robertson stated, "If our culture believes the earth is flat, or that cause and effect are related to magic, then it's through these concepts that we interpret the world." Yes, we become the way we are and interpret the world through socialization. Many people have been conditioned through socialization to be unsuccessful, to feel inferior to others, to think they should not have the finer things of life. No matter what your status in life is, you can change. If you're not as happy and successful as you would like, it is probably because you were conditioned to be that way. James Christian further stated, "If societies can condition us, then we know that we can be unconditioned and reconditioned." You certainly want to be unconditioned if you are at the bottom of the socio-economic ladder, or if you are not as successful as you are capable of being. This book outlines ways you can uncondition and recondition yourself. The basic premise of this book centers on the notion that individuals can understand and improve their lives through new and better ways of thinking and behaving. It explores the idea that individuals' definition of themselves and their world determine their thinking, feeling, and behaving characteristics. This determines their life chances. It outlines methods for developing thinking, feeling, and behavior characteristics that individuals might use in developing autonomous selves in truth or beliefs that works best for them. The truth that they adopted in the past through their socialization might not be conducive for success and happiness now. Today is the first day of the rest of your life, along with the other over 7 billion people in the world. It is a great time to be alive. It all starts over today. Regardless of your station in life, regardless of what you've done in the past, you can start this day afresh. You cannot return to the past because the past does not exist yet. As the mythical phoenix, consumed by fire, rises from the ashes to live again. You can start a new day today using the book as a guide to define a self in a world you can be proud of. Then create that self and that world. Thank you.